What's up, everybody? Welcome to our podcast, Views from the Crib. I'm DJ Cucumber Slice. You can call me Q, whatever. I don't really fucking care. We're here with Monday, Jokes the Okage, and the man, the myth, legend, Razzle Frazzle.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Let me get out. Hold on, our first intro. Let me get my shit up. Hold on. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I got.
That nigga thrusted me.
That's all. Hold on. This is my first intro for the pod, bro. Hey, Joe Budden started the podcast with no name. Okay, I can drop the podcast with no intro. Damn, why y'all jumping on me? Anyway, so this is where the homies come together. We laugh, we cry, we talk about topics and shit like that. You know what I mean? So first topic on hand. How's everybody doing? How's life? How's the kids? You know what I mean?
Man, look, man, my kid is cool, man. Birthday just passed. Little nigga's 2 years old now.
Happy belation.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's like crazy.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, man.
We do it.
Hey, I'm gonna be editing this shit, so it's whatever gets us what I want to get out.
Damn.
I'm gonna be.
I'm the captain.
I'm not being hostile. I'm not being
Pirate.
hostile. I'm just being myself. You know what I mean? Come on, chat. You know what's up.
Chill out.
This nigga.
You're on thin ice, bro. Chill out.
You're on thin ice. Oh my god.
You're posting the goat, but rest his soul, man.
Oh my god. Anyway.
all right, bro. What's the first topic?
All right. The first topic is a bunch of grown-ass men are pissed online because X-Men 97, the trailer dropped or whatever, they revealed the X-Men lineup, and a character named Morph, he's a shapeshifter, or they're a shapeshifter. The creator announced that Morph is non-binary, and a lot of people have been pressed about it. A bunch of YouTubers talking about X-Men is going woke, and this and the third. What are y'all thoughts on them announcing that Morph is non-binary?
Wait, so the nigga's power is that he can turn into anything, right?
Any person, yes. That's pretty much his power.
So like, what's it to them? Like the nigga can turn into an object or a person. Like if he doesn't have any genitals, I really don't give a fuck. How does that benefit the story?
Exactly. And also, he was a woman in the comics, so like he literally can be. It's like Mystique, you know what I mean? Mystique base form is a woman. That's what they call it, she. But this is literally
Sorry.
Jesus. This in the show, he's literally just a white figure. You know what I mean? It literally has no characteristics of a person to put. It's just grown ass men. It's
a flat humanoid.
Talking about it's woke. Like X-Men is based off of racism. The fuck are we talking about here? Like,
see now. This is the thing. Niggas get shit confused, right? But niggas not even trying to be woke. They think that they being woke. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's not even that serious, bro. Like,
I mean, what were they in the comics? Like how were they done in the comics?
In the comics, like the recent comics, he was a woman. So
it's a she.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture.
It's a they them.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I'm just asking, like, how did they write? Because usually it's like how they write them is how they are. You know what I mean? I guess if it's like they were a woman and they're referred to as she, and now they're non-binary, I guess people could be like have a problem with it. So it's like, what are their pronouns and shit going into being made?
I'm guessing if they're going to go with the non-binary route, they're going to do something more with the character, like turn them to different genders or something like that. I don't know, but that's just if he can change it to. Or they could change it to anybody, then it's
Yeah, it doesn't, like, I don't understand the issue when it's like the character literally has no character. How else would you fucking describe? It's like how they did with what was it? Borderlands 3. They made a flag a non-binary. It's a fucking robot. Of course, it's not gonna have a pronoun. I don't even know if it knows what it is. So, you know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, the Transformers got a bunch of shit too. Y'all seen that? That's like the same thing, right? Transformers with a bunch of different pronouns and shit. Y'all never heard of that? They had a bunch more types of Transformers and the different like pronouns and stuff. The whole thing.
I don't know about that, nigga.
Hey man, all right. So y'all not in tune, huh? Y'all not in tune?
In that territory.
Yeah, I'm in tune, bro. You know, I know about these things, man.
Hey man, you're woke.
Well, I guess in the original he was a guy, but he was shapeshifting. So I guess they're mad, but like a shapeshifter has no fucking pronouns.
I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait till Maria from for the Sonic 3 episode movie to get shot in the movie. I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah.
A lot of y'all just can't wait, huh?
They cannot.
Sonic Phenon.
They cannot wait for a little girl to get shot so bad. I never seen a fan base so excited,
crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. She got it coming for her.
I guess it's crucial to the backstory. I guess I don't really know much about
the backstory. The backstory from Maria is she is the granddaughter of Gerald Robotnik, which is like I think he was an old baddie from the old games, and that's his granddaughter. But she died because of like you can see it promo. You can see it in my Sonic Adventure 2 play, but
that shit's getting cut. That shit got cut immediately. As soon as you put that out, it got cut. I'm sorry.
Nigga had a wind up for that.
Nigga trying to get a shameless plug. Nah, no, it's cut.
Nigga didn't just say it, a wind up to it.
That nigga went for the alley-oop.
Got swatted, but nah, that's what happened.
But in the games, she died, because of guns. So Gerald Robotnik, went to have revenge on humanity itself. So he built an Ark, which is like this little like space station up in space, and he had like this big ass canyon, and he fucking blew up the moon, half the moon, and he warned everybody, in the next 24 hours he'll blow up the fucking Earth. Sonic Team, stopped here and there, and it's a whole bunch of fucking convoluted shit, but I just can't wait for the movie.
The girl needs to die, basically. The girl needs to die.
So what, the little girl get shot?
Yeah, she got shot.
Yeah, they be airing it out.
Oh,
yeah. She was with Shadow during that time too. So I don't know.
Do we all agree that Shadow is the coolest nigga alive?
Yeah.
See, I mean, off looks,
off looks, I guess. Do he stand on business like Sonic? I don't think so.
I really do not like how they did with his character after Sonic Adventure 2, and it's like Sonic 06.
He had that fucking Shadow Hedgehog game, bro. He had a whole gun and shit.
No, that game is fucking trash. That game is fucking trash. Don't ever mention that game.
That man, whoa,
damn.
That shit might
he's stepping.
They did a disservice to that nigga because he's not even like that in the fucking game. He's not even like that. Oh my god.
He's not a stepper.
He don't stand on business?
He stand on business, but not that kind of business. Like,
it's bad for business.
Fucking black creatures get out of my sight. Like, he's not even like that in the game. They just totally butchered his character. But they did him a little justice in like that new show they got in Sonic Prime. But hey, but still, I can't wait for the movie. What they got going on. They did a little spin. They did a little spin in Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with Tails and Knuckles. They a whole big fucking family now and shit. And yeah,
listen, Kid Cudi's in the movie, guys. Let's talk about that. Kid Cudi.
Yeah, bro, I'm excited, bro.
Fuck Kid Cudi.
Deep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Fuck Kid Cudi.
Who are you gonna be?
What?
It's gonna be like some fucking.
He's like an agent.
He's a minion to the people hunting down Knuckles.
Yeah, he's like one of the agents trying to, he has talking rules and everything. I'm like, damn, good for him, man.
Whoa. DJ Cucumber Slice. What's all the hostility towards Kid Cudi?
I think Kid Cudi's overrated. I mean, I ain't gonna be that guy, but it's like I think he's overrated. Hey, I'm happy. Look, it's Black History Month. I'm always pro Black.
Wrong opinion.
I'm happy for the. All right, here we go.
Damn,
Here we go. Some bullshit. Okay, always some bullshit. I'm sorry. Like,
you gonna have these niggas in this comic section at an uproar, niggas.
For real,
bro.
Uproar like Lil Wayne.
Bro, the niggas in your comic section, bro, they shit, bro. It's like a fucking battle royale in that
That
bitch.
shit
bro.
fire, bro.
I hate the comments
Cause some popcorn,
Niggas
berries
don't
comment.
watch the movie, watch the videos and none, bro. That shit
they be
crazy.
pissing me off. Like the fact that other people have to comment and respond with timestamps because niggas don't be watching the fucking videos pisses me off, bro. Because they just be
That's
yapping.
Yeah.
You
That
got some
sounds
real
about right.
ride or dies, man. They have to do it for you. You don't have to do a thing. Let them do all the work for you.
You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, man, shout out to the viewers, man. You know what I'm saying? Really, shout out to the subs. You know what I'm saying? The subs really be pulling the weight sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying this program is about the people like you. Thank you. You know what I mean?
PBS type beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh God.
That's what comes with the job with this content creation bullshit. Cause niggas will put their own opinions without watching the actual shit, and it's just a mess.
Niggas trying to destroy what you build. Niggas crazy.
I mean, I saying it though. Niggas just have opinions on shit without the full context. I mean, it is what it is, man.
So, hey, we gonna talk about this 2-match situation or what?
Oh, the whole was it Justaminx thing?
I mean, like before that though.
Or watch me mid or.
I don't know much about it. I know this allegedly. We must put allegedly for legal regions. Allegedly, he was like what, being like a pedo or something like that.
Okay, so what happened was, what I recall is basically there was a trans woman that I think died or committed suicide, and Twomad commented on it and like said like some really inappropriate shit, and everybody was like why the fuck are you saying that shit? And then after that, a streamer started talking about it. He liked the way she looked. He became really attracted to her, so he started like trying to like woo her, and it didn't work out. And the nigga didn't know what no means no, and so he started stalking her. And then it got to a point where the situation just went fucking crazy. And then Twomad was just going on a rampage on Twitter, just shooting his community at anybody, type shit. And then and then apparently then he passed away, you know, on Overwatch type shit. He was playing a game.
That's crazy.
That man went 1 in 55.
That's crazy.
That nigga got a timestamp.
That's crazy.
That man ADHD went crazy.
Yeah, jokes is Dexter.
Nigga, okay.
Insane.
Okay. And then the whole Justaminx thing that's going on right now is that Justaminx had a past of drinking. She's a really heavy drinker and she's a drunkard. That's what she is. I think like past 2 years she was like she was really big. It was like in like the content community, like streamer community. And then she went to a party that was hosted by Cudi. She got really fucked up, and everybody like she just like made an ass of herself, and all the streamers were there and they witnessed that. They're like, okay, we gotta stay away from that bitch. So like, basically they blackballed that bitch. She like Justaminx is cut off type shit. And then apparently to stay relevant, she commented on the whole Twomad thing, saying that she said some inconspicuous ass sentence.
I gotta pull it up.
What did she say?
She said, I don't know how to feel right now. And then she responded to a guy that was talking about, he was talking about the allegations that he was like, oh, Twomad did this and the third. Since he's dead, I can finally say it. And she responded with, I said, hold on, let me go back to the thread. God damn, this thread is long as fuck. Okay, as someone who experienced it firsthand and spoke about it, I think this tweet is effing insane. Not even 10 minutes after they announced his passing. She also responded, I support the lawsuit that's happening, but I can finally say it after he just passed is crazy. This is just weird. And Jelkes, the guy she was responding to, said, I just got a full confirmation that I can tell the public you actively interfered with investigations and assisted Twomad by revealing him confidential information provided by the authorities, and that you also encouraged him to kill himself hours before the tragedy. You even talked about it on your streams. And so someone responded, so she's lying just to save face. Of all the people she knew, that there was never a lawsuit. In fact, she contributed quite a lot to a lot of the stuff that happened over the years involving Twomad and his victims. She switched sides back to back. This was just her a few days ago, by the way, and there's a clip from her stream talking about it. And so everyone's been like ragging on her, telling her, "Oh, you should keep drinking." It's fucking insane.
Yeah, apparently there was some history between them, though. Apparently there was some history between them. Like she had a post where she was saying like that feeling when your stalker dies and no one will probably like be as attracted to you in the same or some
Yeah,
shit
that
like
shit
that.
was
So
weird, bro. They
Yeah.
gave me like Stockholm syndrome, that's some Stockholm syndrome type shit. What the fuck? Like I don't like. Why? It's so weird. The saying, like niggas don't really talk. They really like talk about you until you're dead. Like that's really some real shit, bro. Like they niggas could she didn't even have to say all that shit, right? She didn't have to say nothing. She could just stay quiet. But the fact that she chose to say something now after he died is just wild to me.
I mean, we just live in a world where like it's just okay to just have stream of consciousness and just say whatever the fuck you want. Just
That's
like,
the whole point of Twitter.
yeah, exactly. Literally, you just say whatever. Like someone died. Oh, well, you say whatever you feel about it, and that's just it. And it's just like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. That's why I can never get on social media. I just feel like you shouldn't just say whatever. Like your words should have accountability. You can't just say whatever and be like, oh, I tweeted that like a day ago. It's like who gives a fuck, bro?
Like Joe Biden tweeting after the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Crazy.
even though they were
Exactly.
bombing civilians over in the Middle East, which is fucking insane. Also, Justaminx is liking white supremacist tweets, basically calling little black girls animals and etc. So she's fucking unhinged, and people are like telling her to kill herself and oh, this is gonna get blurred out. I couldn't say that. Telling her to end game herself and to drink her problems away, and her comments or her replies are just filled with, and she is a complete loser.
Bro, she's a crash. Like she's the definition of a crash out.
I mean, she was already an alcoholic. Her alcoholism has basically stunted her success in the field that she's probably dedicated years to. I mean, her life probably isn't the best. She was already kind of like off. Even with her come up, she was kind of off anyway. But that was like that's like her whole appeal. She was like not a girl that was like all like proper. She was like fuck it. Like she just was like the most like opposite of like a lot of the females on Twitch at the time. She just got drunk, so whatever the fuck she wants. She had very vulgar language. That was like her appeal. So I mean, she was always kind of unhinged. But now it's just like it's more negative now because she's closing all her windows.
Man, that's just crazy, man. Just shit like that. It's just the reason why. It's just you should just keep some things to yourself. Don't even talk about it.
For real, being straight weirdos. You know how many people came out in the last like 10 years have been on social media their entire lives, like making a career out of it, and just be complete weirdos? It goes to show, like, you don't know these people that you be following, for real.
Yeah.
It's just parasocial relationships.
True.
Facts.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Huh?
And also, people that like spending 10 years in your room nonstop is gonna affect how you are socially and how you interact with other people. Like that's just how it is. So if they're entertaining, that's cool. But if they can't hold a conversation, they can't look at people in the eye. It's like that. You don't really need that to be a streamer. If you're looking at a camera, it's not looking back. You're just focused on the game. You have content. So it's like you could still be a weirdo. And a lot of them are. A lot of them don't have no skills before, because they start so young. If you're gaming since you're 13, it's like you're not gonna be that inept. You're gonna be kind of socially inept to a point. So
yeah, look at what's his name? What's the name? The dude, blonde hair, streams all the time.
XQC?
Yes. He be having the dumbest takes because I don't like the whole Kanye thing that he was on. He was talking about like defending Kanye. It's like, bro, like
defending Kanye about what?
Oh, so Anthony Fantano, to transition to the next topic, Anthony Fantano released a video talking about how the Vultures 1 is basically unrevealable because basically describing how like the album has its own flaws, where Kanye's on this whole anti-Semitic thing, and you can't separate the art from the artist because it's in the art itself. Like him talking about Jews and stuff like that.
That is true.
Is in the album. He's like, I can't review it because on one hand, the Kanye fans are like, this is the greatest thing ever and defends everything he does, and on the other hand, people who me reviewing it would be like, hey, I know he said bad stuff about Jews, but so he's kind of like in this weird space where he can't talk about it. I recommend everyone, I'm doing this describing it disservice, but everyone go watch the video. It's like 7 minutes, and it's basically describing the problems with this whole Kanye thing as is. And XQC was coming out, he was like defending it and was like, hold on, I gotta find a clip now so I can just make my shit up. Hold on.
I mean, it definitely, Anthony Fantano brings up a really valid point because also his what he says holds a lot of weight anyway. So
yeah, it definitely does, bro.
He's basically showing respect for his platform and his influence. He doesn't want to steer people in a positive or negative way in anything in general.
Yeah. Is there any way to talk to a grown-ass superhero?
I mean, listen, bro. in regards to Kanye, man, like that messes a lot of shit I don't agree with, but damn, those memes like insane.
They be hidden, bro.
Before you get exiled, like damn, that's some good shit, bro. That man.
So I watched the video, and his point was XQC's point was basically, you can't say that you can't review Kanye's music because of anti-Semitic stuff when you review rappers that also talk about killing and stuff like that. And he was like,
yeah, I did see that.
And you have to go both ways with it. Like you can't not defend, like not review one thing, but you review the other things. And a bunch of Kanye fans was like going in Fantano's like music reviews and was like, hey, you reviewed this music of this one guy that actually killed someone. But it was debunked that he came out and said like, hey, I already said I wasn't going to review his stuff after the stuff already came out, and all that stuff happened after he reviewed his music apparently. So it's just like, bro, what type of point is that? Like, hey, Kanye did do fucked up shit, but you also review these other people that's not the same at all. It's like, bro, what are we doing here? XQC just be yapping.
I kind of understand it, but even then, if we're talking about Kanye West, a very big and influential artist, it's like, it's also, you can't hold him to the same standard. You can't hold a guy who, I mean, Kanye is like so well regarded musically, is like accolade. That's like if Drake did something. You can't hold Drake to another fucking C-list artist anyway. Like you just can't hold him to the same standard anyway. Like I don't know. That's just in general. Like it's not equal. How much people follow you does matter.
Exactly. Especially when you have anti-Semitic people and Nazis talking about, oh yeah, I love Kanye now. Like Kanye was right, and this and the third. It's like, bro, what are we doing here?
It's just sometimes I feel like certain artists they really have to acknowledge what the fuck their fans be saying and really talk about it and really like.
It's impossible though, and also
yeah, it's impossible. But you also gotta understand, like if you hear it, if I'm a fan of Kanye, right, and because if I was like a shitlord and I was into the whole anti-Semitic shit. And then I heard of Kanye, and Kanye was like, "Oh, you know, he wants the same message as me." You know what I'm saying? So we have a thing in common. And that's the reason why I started liking Kanye. And I started posting shit on media about it. And then Kanye sees that shit. I feel like Kanye's obligation to go out and speak on that shit. Be like, okay, look, okay, even though I said this shit, doesn't mean I really mean it. Like it's really bad. Like, you know, just talk about it. Like it's just simple shit you gotta fucking do. Like the whole Taylor Swift shit, bro. Like,
I think also the problem with Kanye is a lot of the main basis of what he talks about is very conspiratorial, and it's also that conspiracy, like, you know, if you believe in the Illuminati and shit like that, right? It's like if you believe in that type of thing, you feel that Kanye probably has some insight on that, being as big as he was. He like even like Cat Williams, like if you believe in that type of shit, when they talk about shit like that, you must feel they have some sort of knowledge, and it's like. That type. Let's say what he's saying is true in that way, like Illuminati is real. If you are a conspiracy theorist and you believe that, it's like, of course, there's no way the media is gonna make that, you know, not go without being punished. So that's another thing. You got a bunch of niggas who believe in conspiracy, and they feel like he's just opening the lid on some big conspiracy. So it's like, of course, the media is not gonna like him. And it's like, I see the truth because, you know, like he's really dropping some shit that we need to, you know. So it's also, that's another angle. It's like, you know, it's not the people that hate Jews just to hate Jews, you know what I mean? It's a whole thing. It really just, I don't know. I think it's really hard to tackle because there's probably things he does feel personally from the industry he's in about Jews that like we can't say he's right or wrong about. You know, he made a comment where he was like basically saying these people who had fucked him over and they were Jews, so that's how he feels about all Jews. And I mean, it's definitely racist. I think he acknowledged it, but it's just like, I mean, what can I do? Like he's not gonna say sorry if he was wronged by a few Jewish people and he wants to say I hate all Jews. I mean, we can't say he lied or he can't. He's not gonna apologize for that shit. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Like what really you could do about it.
But at the same time, coming on saying how you loved Hitler is definitely a line where it's like, okay, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, even if you have like, you know what I mean? Like, even if you hate, for example, we're all black here. Like, for the viewers at home, we're all black.
Oh shit, damn, dude. Okay, well,
like. So, oh my god. So, like, let's say, you know, someone had beef with, like, black people and came out and said, you know, I love the KKK. What? Like, even if you had, like, problems with a certain group of people that come out and say, oh, yeah, I support the main people who are known for trying to eliminate this entire group of people is fucking insane.
Yeah.
The problem also with Kanye is, like, he says, like, it's like, some of the shit that's like really insane, he'll be like, okay, I apologize, but then he says something still that's like anti-Semitic, so it's like, how far, you know what I mean? Because I remember he was on that one interview, I think Piers Morgan, he kind of retracted some of the statements he made and kind of apologized for what he said, and then he reflected on it. But then he still might drop it like, I'm not, and it's like a fucking Jewish bitch. So it's like, okay, so like where is he at? You know, like where is he at on that spectrum of like being a full on, you know, Germany, you know, person, or, you know, you don't know. It's like, I don't know. I feel like it's so complex, and quite frankly, I don't care to know where he's at on the fucking spectrum. It's not, I don't care.
I don't, his music, recently his music is not good enough for me to care. So I kind of just tune out his whole, like, the whole thing out. But yeah, Kanye's a fucking weirdo.
But that's the thing. I feel like he's always been weird. Like, I just think when you look at niggas that are like Andre 3000, all these creative ass niggas, all of them are always weird. It's just that when you're weird and they do something good, we highlight that. So it's like, if a nigga's weird from the jump, I mean, a weirdo, like, I mean, Elon Musk, he's weird too. Look what he's done. So it's like, I mean, weird niggas are the ones that do the craziest ass shit because they are off the wall. They do some shit that is not regular niggas aren't thinking of. Like, their brains are just in a whole nother fucking planet. So it's like, you know, his brain's what made him make all those classics, but he's also probably fucking ungins as shit also.
Yeah, and Elon Musk is a fucking idiot. So, like, you know, it's just, you know, everything works out.
Bro, it's just stands, bro. Stands are just crazy.
Oh yeah, stands are fucking weird. Like, people defending anything because they like the artist is the most unhinged shit. Like,
stands in general they cannot be reasonable.
What's a really bad like stan community is, I have to say, is probably, I'll even say it, bro. I'm afraid. Oh fuck.
hold on, I'm leaning forward. Wait a minute. Who are you about to say before we get a swarm of the doxers? All right, hold on, wait.
Taylor Swift stands, bro.
You fucked up. Why would you say that?
This is not making the
I'm not gonna lie, bro. We are not uploading this shit no more.
I think it goes toe to toe with the K-pop stands, bro.
Don't say shit, bro.
I don't know.
Why y'all picking the two most dedicated fan bases? We definitely fuck now.
I don't know about that.
Well, if we're doing a ranking of stands, I think the Barbs are above the K-pop stands. I'm being honest with you.
The who?
Hell no.
Nicki Minaj stands. Listen. No. Yes. Listen. I have the perfect example. Let me get my shit up. So
K-pop and Tesla clears.
Listen. When the whole Megan Thee Stallion Nicki Minaj beef was going around, the Barbs was doxing everyone who had an opinion that was not pro Nicki, to the point where lawyers had to step in, and they had to call their, because it's all little kids. Like, most of them are grown ass men, but it was one example of a lawyer that, look, a lawyer came out and said, like, hey, like, Nicki Minaj is dating like a sex offender. Obviously, this is bad. Blah blah blah. And they doxed her. So the lawyer's like, bro, I'm a lawyer. Like, they literally did a lawsuit and contacted the people who doxed them. And it's like, oh, I have to tell your parents. And she posted like a screenshot, like, oh, please don't tell my parents or whatever. It's like, nah. Like, they're unhinged. Like, stans are unhinged. Something's wrong with them mentally.
I don't know, bro. I think fucking Taylor Swift stands are crazy,
Taylor
bro.
Swift are definitely worse, and K-pop's gotta be worse, bro. Because I feel like the K-pop and the Taylor Swift fans are almost like
like neck and
overlapping.
I think Taylor Swift fans are above it because they had.
No. I mean the same types of people that are fanatical about Taylor Swift are probably like K-pop. So it's like, I don't know. I just think Nicki Minaj, with the music she makes, it's like it's also depending on the person's age. It's not even accessible, or it shouldn't be accessible to a person a certain age. Taylor Swift, you could be fucking 5 years old as a Taylor Swift, or fucking K-pop. You can't be 5 years old listening to Nicki Minaj. Not unless your parents, you know. So it's like even the entry is higher for a Nicki Minaj stan.
Yeah, most of the Barbs are like in their 30s and shit, grown ass women with no lives. But the Swifties are like, you know, the younger generation,
the next generation. Yeah. And they're talking about how much money she made for the Super Bowl, and how they're saying that the Swifties could like really dictate who's the president this year, like or the next election. It's like, that's crazy.
Bro, they got pulled, bro. It's so crazy, bro.
Hey,
they do got pulled.
Y'all remember the whole? Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was saying them niggas took over the NFL in over 2 weeks. Shit crazy.
Yeah,
$100 million.
Y'all remember the whole that guy that posted the AI image of Taylor Swift had that nigga on CNN. CNN the next day.
That nigga got incarcerated.
You had the White House coming out with a statement talking about, we will look into this. Like, you know how crazy that is?
Like, niggas been doing this since I don't know when. And that nigga did it with Taylor Swift, and that nigga got incarcerated with them.
I'm glad Meek
24
Kanye survived, bro. Meek Kanye made that video about Taylor Swift, and he was getting fucked. He made a whole video about how the whole fucking fan base turned on him and shit. And he was laughing. He thought it was funny, but it's like, damn, bro, like that man makes parodies of everybody.
Yeah, he does.
Taylor Swift got fucking parodies.
There's a streamer. I don't know if you guys know, but Ralph knows. Tyler One, right?
I know it is.
Yeah.
And him and his long-term girlfriend, right? They're finally having a baby, right? Sorry. Let me sit up. She said something about Taylor Swift, about like the stands, right? And they came after her ass. They said so much crazy shit I can't even say. Said shit about her unborn child. If you can imagine it, that's what they said. And it's just like, when does it stop? Like
also had a miscarriage, which also was being talked about.
Yeah, talked about, bro. And they were just throwing it back in her face, saying all this crazy shit. And I'm like, when do you come out and say to chill? Like that's some crazy shit to do, bro. Like if my fans do that, fuck no. Like nah. I'm addressing that shit from the jump. Like, you're not doing it. Like that's not what we do. No.
Okay, so y'all want to hear about the new Sony news or just Madam Web in general?
No, show me the new Sony news. I already know.
Okay, so this is all rumored. This is by Daniel RPK. He's very sourceful.
He's reliable.
He's very reliable. So apparently Tom Holland, Kevin Feige, and Sony are apparently still figuring out if Spider-Man 4 will be a street level story or a multiverse story. Sony wants to be a multiverse story so they can bring back Tobey and Andrew Garfield, while Tom Holland and Kevin Feige wants it to be a street level story with Daredevil and apparently Daredevil. That's what the rumors are.
Yeah.
And Sony is constantly pushing for the multiverse level story so it can lead into like whatever the fuck, so they can bring in the Sony universe into the MCU.
Bro,
what are your thoughts on that? Sony ruining Spider-Man.
Fuck it up, bro. Because what Kevin and fucking Tom are trying to do, that's exactly what is needed for this Spider-Man. He needs to be on his own. He needs to be on the street level. I thought that's the direction they were going with, right? With fucking John Watts. I thought that's where he was going, right? He was going with the okay, like he has to have in the contract. There has to be an Avenger in the movie, in every single movie. In the contract, right? It states that in every Spider-Man movie in this trilogy, in the last trilogy, there has to be an Avenger in one movie, in every single movie. So I thought, right, what is the smartest decision to make? What is the smartest decision? Because at that point, that's when Spider-Man was on the rocks, right? It was like, what is he going to be in MCU? Was he not going to be in the MCU? So I thought what Marvel was going to do was exactly what they did. They were going to make him into kind of like their main superhero, like what everybody is hyped for in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So that's what they did, right? So they evolved him. They introduced him to Iron Man. That was his like his gateway, his leeway into being a superhero and shit like that, which is cool, right? And then in every movie, you know, he meets an Avenger and they help him out with some dumb shit. But I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's done. So now what we need now, because a lot of people were complaining about, is that there's too much hand holding with Spider-Man. He needs to figure out this shit on his own. He needs to go. That's the whole point of Spider-Man, is that he goes through his own trial and tribulation, like how regular people, like how us we do it, right? He tries to date this girl, right? It doesn't fall through. You know, it's just normal shit. But on top of that, he still has to be a superhero. That's the thing about Spider-Man. That's why people relate to Spider-Man so much. And if they don't do that, if they don't do his street level shit, it's gonna fuck everything up. I kid you not. It's like Andrew. No, I'm not talking fucking Andrew. Tom has the potential, but if they do not do it right, he will be worse than Andrew. So,
I mean, until he has these 3 movies, he literally is the worst. Like,
that's a hot take.
I don't know. No, I don't know about that.
I just feel like when I look at his movies, like the best one was one with the cameos, and for the most part, he's kind of been kind of fed through with the other movies with like Avenger shit like that. I feel like the trilogy right now is like officially his trilogy. Like I don't even like those first three, I don't even really consider them. I don't even know. I just only have like a connection with them. I think that the next three they're making are going to be the three that we look at to say, okay, is he the best Spider-Man? Is he beating Tobey? Is he beating Andrew? Like the other two, just I don't know. I just feel like the way they pushed them. It's like the movies were okay, but it's like the fact that you pushed them and you knew like what you setting them up for. It's like I don't know. Like one and two were okay movies, but it's like I mean they weren't like insane. Like I don't know.
But I feel like that's like the only direction they could have went, and that was the smartest move they could have.
No, I mean I'm not saying it's a bad move. I'm just saying like that's until I see this next trilogy when they actually put him on his own thing, and because this feels like the trilogy where like he can actually be on his own. You can actually see him go through shit, and it's whatever. Like it doesn't feel like it's like a hand holding anymore. It's like that, like you said, the hands are off. So it's like these are the three I'm going to use to analyze how I feel about him as a Spider-Man. I can't use the three that we have. To me, in my opinion, I can't judge him off those. I have to judge him off the new ones. So until then, I put the other two in front of him. But I mean, he can easily be the best, or he could be better than Andrew. But I don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, those movies just. I mean, if you just look at the movies, it's like 1 and 2 are like okay, and 3 had everyone in it, so of course it's gonna be a banger. So it's like I mean, I have to see this trilogy.
I would say that Tobey's Spider-Man is great. They're great. It's probably the best, right? But Tom's is a really close second. Right, because he has the most characteristics of a young Spider-Man, and that's what was missing in like Andrew, no, in Tobey's and Andrew's, right? You know, people were getting pissed on like, why is he making all these mistakes? I don't get it. He's a kid. The nigga's 14, 15. Like, makes sense. like the nigga doesn't want responsibility. Like he doesn't want all this responsibility. He wants to think of the easiest way to get it out, to get out of it. Like it makes sense.
Super freshman.
Yeah, like that's like whenever I argue about this or I have a discussion about this, niggas love bringing up that topic, and I'm like, well, Spider-Man got it originally. He got his powers when he was 14, right? So the nigga has a lot of responsibility to have as a 14-year-old, and it's just shit you gotta go through, and there's shit that he didn't want to take that responsibility of, and that's why I think Tom has the most potential because they showed that. They showed him doing the quips. They showed him being immature. They showed him like, they showed him all the characteristics of a young Spider-Man, which is great. It's something that we really haven't seen. I think that in Tobey and Andrew, the first one was okay. Second was hot ass. I'm sorry, hot ass. And like he was the best Spider-Man, but he wasn't like Spider-Man wide. But he wasn't the best Peter Parker. That nigga. He seemed like the coolest Spider-Man that I've ever seen on the big film. Like the coolest Peter Parker I've ever seen on the big film. Like I don't. Peter not supposed to be cool. He's supposed to be a nerd. He's supposed to be dorky. Like why is this nigga skateboarding? Like what?
No, I definitely think he didn't execute that part right. But like I said, when I just look at the movies, like I like the first one. Second one was whatever. Like to me, like I don't think Tom Holland's Spider-Man 2 was like. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't know. I wasn't. It was like whatever to me. Like it wasn't bad, but it's like I'm not like I don't know. It's like whatever. So it's like if I look at a good and whatever, right? I mean, I can say the first Spider-Man, like it was good. Like I didn't mind the first Tom Holland Spider-Man. I like the first Amazing Spider-Man. When I look at both of the second movies, it's like they're whatever. So they're both whatever. They both have one good movie, and the third one from Tom Holland, you can't even say anything because I mean, it was kind of like it was a good performance by him, but
it was like it was being carried by
yeah, but it was carried by everything. So yeah, so if I compare them 1-to-1, they both had a good movie and like a whatever movie to me. So it's like I can't put Tom Holland above it. But like I said, this trilogy is the difference between the other two because they can actually give him more time to like see how it works out. With Andrew, he's probably not getting no more shit. Tobey might get a fourth movie, and depending on that goes, you could solidify himself even more. But Tom has time to he has 3 more movies. The other niggas don't have 3 movies to add to their legacy. They have to just hope that they have done enough. So I mean, yeah, he definitely has the potential. But
yeah,
what?
I was gonna say multiple things. At this point in Tom Holland's Spider-Man career, why would you have a multiverse story? This is a Spider-Man that just fought Doctor Strange. You know what I mean? He's been through so much trauma. Why would he be like? He's not the eager, naive kid anymore. He should be like he should be more like the 60s Spider-Man, where he's like standoffish, kind of a dick a little bit, you know what I mean, from the anime series, where he's like, bro, I'm doing this all on my own. I don't need y'all help. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need y'all to help me. I can handle this. Every time I ask y'all for help, y'all don't even be pulling up for me for real. You know what I mean? Like, he should be more like that. So it makes more sense for him to be street level. And also comparing Tom to Andrew Garfield is kind of like, to give a basketball analogy, it's kind of comparing Kevin Durant to Chris Paul, right? Where Kevin Durant, he is great, but his greatness came from him on that Golden State team. You know what I mean? Just like Tom Holland with the cameos. It's like, is he really good on his own, or is it just everything compacted together that he's in the MCU? He has all these cameos pull up. Like, how is he on his own? I still think he's a great Spider-Man from the stuff, like, the moments he had, I think he's a phenomenal Spider-Man. But the perception is kind of like that Kevin Durant. But it's like, bro, we need to see you do some street level by yourself to see how it is. You know what I mean? With Andrew Garfield, it's like you have everything, the makings of everything to be perfect, but it's underwhelming because of stuff that's out of your control. Like, Chris Paul always get injured at the worst moments. So you can say he was one of the greatest point guards of all time, but when it really time for him to show up, he gets injured. So you can't really, you know what I mean, debate, is he greater than Kevin Durant? It's the same thing with Andrew Garfield. Like, he could be the greatest Spider-Man ever, but his movies are trash. So it's like,
Andrew Garfield is the fucking Hayden Christensen of fucking Spider-Man.
Yes, exactly. So much potential. He has all the talent, but the studios fucked him over, or the movie was just trash.
He did it. That's the thing about him now. I think people will view him like they did Christian Haydenson. In the moment, they're like, "Fuck this dude," but now they're kind of like, "Oh," when I look back at it and I give him the context, like. You know what I mean? That's why I think he has more renown now after the fact, because, you know, it's like, okay, now we can take that in consideration.
What I need Sony to do, right?
Is to close their doors and to give the rights back?
Yes, I need them to do that. That's the best option. Or what they could do, stop making these funky ass fucking one-off movies. Madam Web, Morbius, all these fucking villains for no reason. Like, stop. Like, Venom 1 was okay. Venom 2, no. Like, no. I'm sorry. Let there be carnage. Let there not be carnage. No. Fuck that shit. That shit was garbage. Like, and what I need them to do is, because they want to have a Spider-Man in the universe so bad, just give them Andrew. The fans want Andrew.
Andrew doesn't want to come back.
He don't want to come. You don't want to come back for that universe or no?
No, he
doesn't want to come back. Period.
They had it planned for Madam Web to be first. It was gonna be Tom Holland. And then they did the timeline wrong, so they wanted Andrew Garfield. And Andrew Garfield said, I don't want to come back.
Just as Spider-Man, period, or just for that franchise?
Just for Sony. He's like, yo, I don't want to come back. That's what was... This could be rumors and speculations, but that's what was rumored. Like, the stuff that came out purely from Madam Web, it's kind of showed that they had a plan for Spider-Man to show up, but they obviously had to cut it because of they fucked it up. But Andrew said that he didn't want to come back. So... If Andrew don't want to come back unless it's with the MCU, I don't blame him. Be honest with you.
Yeah, because
I need a Spider-Man 4 with Toby then, bro. Bring the goat
Sam
back.
Raimi don't want to come back because Sony kept fucking him over. So it's like, it's gonna be like you're gonna have Toby with not Sam Raimi. It's not gonna be the same thing, and then fans gonna be upset. So Sony screwed himself.
So goated. Sam Raimi is so goated, bro. Goated. I'm telling you, people really keep, like, I don't know, like with 3, people really be hating on 3, but it's like if you just think of, I mean. That Spider-Man series is like meant to be like kind of funny. Like, people take the first 2 really well, but I think the third one they put on a more serious standard than the other ones. Like, all the movies are goofy. Like, all the fucking ones are goofy, bro.
Yeah.
But when it comes to 3, it's like, oh, 3 is so corny, it's so cheesy, bro. Like, all of them are like that, bro. You just want to hold this one to a higher standard.
And also, Sony fucked them over with the third one, so I understand why you don't want to come back.
Third one was fire.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, how many times are they gonna have to bite their own hand in order for them to understand and in order for them to realize what the fuck they're doing and that they're self-consuming themselves?
Honestly, what they need to do is they need to make Jonathan Majors the next Spider-Man, bro. Fuck it.
Okay, that's getting cut. So
wait, what?
Immediately it's gone.
What?
No, we're not doing that. No, bro. No.
Taylor Swift stays, but that would go.
Taylor Swift's not gonna be in this podcast.
Okay. That's making sure. I'm just saying, bro. Like you're at rock bottom. All way you can go is up.
What I say is, right, what I wish could have happened, but no, I don't wish, but I'm glad it happened the way it did, was Into the Spider-Verse. Because initially I wanted that shit to fail, right? Because I'm like, okay, Sony's coming out with another Spider-Man fucking movie. I hope this shit flops. So Sony, so this will be the project that Sony really realized what the fuck they're doing. And they're like, okay, we did all these Spider-Man franchise movies, and they're not working. It's time for us to sell these rights, right?
Yeah.
But it worked out. It became really good and became really hot. And you know, I loved it. You know, I'm surprised I loved it, but it's just overall good movie. But in a different universe and different timeline, if that shit would have bombed, I would have been happy to.
It's the best one, honestly. It will be the best trilogy. It will be.
They gotta stick the landing with the third one. I can't never say never.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, I think I'd be devastated. Like, I can't think of a time I'd be more devastated in like watching something if they fuck this third movie up.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's Sony, so never say never, bro.
Yeah, but that'd be so absurd, though.
Honestly,
like how they ended it too, how they ended the second one. Oh, like that shit was so fire. If they flop it, dude, like I don't know, bro. That's insane, bro.
I hope that the animators are actually treated right for this film.
Yeah.
Because the bullshit they went through for the second one with the constant rewrites, like you even saw in the Spider-Man game, like the whole story was reworked, you know what I mean? And they was already spending hours and hours in this game being treated like shit. On this game, on this movie being treated like shit. So I hope, you know, they actually get treated properly and actually get paid for their compensation, you know what I mean? Not saying they weren't paid, but like the crunch was ridiculous. Also, the reason why Sony will never get better is because of Avi Arad. Until they fire that man, because he's the one that was like, he's the reason why Andrew Garfield isn't in the MCU. So he's the one that was like, oh, so the Marvel wanted Spider-Man to be in their universe. And so he was like, oh, we don't need the Avengers. Spider-Man is bigger than the Avengers. Then the Amazing Spider-Man had bombed. And so he's the one that's doing all this shit where he's like, okay, we're going to do our own Sonyverse and do all this bullshit. Fuck Avi Arad, okay? I stand in that shit till I die. Fuck Avi Arad, bro.
Who's responsible for the Fantastic Four, like the old one, the old Fantastic Four? Who's responsible for that?
That's Fox.
That's Fox.
And
Oh,
Disney
damn.
own them now, so.
Damn, bro.
I need
Oh,
Amazon
bro.
to hurry up and buy Sony so we can get the rights back, bro.
How do y'all feel about the casting they did for the Fantastic Four? I know it was kind of controversial.
Hey man, they got my nigga Richie in there, bro. Hey, that's all I wanted, bro. I wanted Richie in there from the Bear. You know what I'm saying? If you know me,
cousin.
that's all. Hey, that's all I wanted. I wanted that nigga in the MCU, and they finally brought him into the MCU. He was already in Punisher. I loved him in Punisher, but now they got him in a primary role, and I'm all for it, bro.
A lot of people weren't fucking with Pedro Pascal as Reed.
I personally, I don't see Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards,
Agreed.
but I'm open to, like, I've been proven wrong before. Like, I thought Ben Affleck was gonna be a shitty Batman. I mean, Gal Gadot was a horrible Wonder Woman, but you know what I mean? It's like,
Whoa, really?
Gal Gadot can't even act out of a shoebox, so it's like, it's fucking garbage. Like,
A lot of people would not like that take.
oh, Cal-El, no! Fuck out of my face, bro. I wish someone would hop in the comments talking about, oh, Gal Gadot was a good Wonder Woman. Fuck out of here, nerd. What the fuck? Anyway, but Pedro Pascal's a good actor, so it's not going to be because he can't act.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I like him.
I
People don't
want-
think he'd be a good Joel either. People didn't think he'd be a good Joel. I heard he was a pretty good Joel.
He was a really good Joel. I've been watching the show because I got a lot of time on my hands now, so I've been watching the
I need to
show.
watch that my damn self.
And I'm like, hey, this is not bad. Like, this is pretty fucking good. Like, he's acting his fucking shit off. Like, it's just pretty good.
there is one actor I wanted to play Reed Richards. It was Glenn Howerton. If-
Glenn?
He played Dennis in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Nigga, that would have been perfect.
That's
kinda
who-
old now. He's kind of old. But I thought they were going for a young Reed Richards.
But Pedro Pascal's old as shit too. Hold
That's what
on.
I'm saying. That's why I didn't really. That was my.
Pedro
main-
Pascal is 1 year older, so it was like,
Yeah, but wouldn't the obvious choice would have been, unfortunately, if they didn't have what was the guy? I don't remember the guy's name. The guy that they actually made for Wanda, like the Wanda one. Wouldn't he would have been the ideal one?
Oh, John Krasinski.
Yeah, wouldn't he have been the ideal one? Like if they didn't
Nah.
fuck it up.
I wanted John Krasinski, right? Because they was gonna do Emily Blunt, but they couldn't afford her or something like that because of budget region, some shit like that.
Until you saw it. Now that you saw it, you don't think he would have been a good fit.
I think he could, if they gave
He would've
him
been.
better
He would've been.
material. I think he could have
Yeah.
done it. But this might sound disrespectful. I kind of wanted his wife to play Sue Storm more than I wanted him to play Reed. But if he would play Reed Richards, I would have been all for it. But Glenn was my number one pick. Like, yo, if you really want the not mad scientist, but the devoted scientist, husband figure, he would have been perfect in my mind. But I mean, Pedro Pascal's
Yeah.
cool. They did for me. They did 2 out of 4. I personally, I haven't watched Stranger Things, so I don't know about the guy who's playing Human Torch. But
yeah, he's pretty good. He's a good actor.
Wait, Stranger Things? What do you mean Stranger Things?
He's talking about Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh, Eddie.
He's playing the Human Torch.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Also, what about fucking Sue Storm? I heard much people talking
Oh,
about her.
Vanessa Kirby, so fucking fun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Leave that in.
Listen. I know she can kill it. Even in Mission Impossible, she was fire. She can kill it as Sue Storm.
Look, man, it's a great time to be a superhero fan, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a great time.
Other than Sony being garbage, I mean, you got a bunch of stuff coming out. Deadpool, you know what I mean? What's your thoughts on that trailer?
I'm excited.
Batman 2.
Batman 2.
Yeah, I'm excited. Trailer was good. I like the trailer. Didn't give us a lot. That's why I hoped. I'm good. I'm glad. I like it.
I'm ready to see.
Yeah.
No Domino, but you know, I'll make do.
Oh, she's not returning for Deadpool.
Yeah, I know. I knew, but
I'm actually glad.
Why?
The character was okay. She wasn't like a. I feel like her role was just supposed to be a one-off character for that movie.
No, I agree, but you know, I just not seeing her definitely. You know, I have to make the adjustments.
I was about to start drooling over this actress. Zazie Beetz. The girl played
Zazie
Domino.
Beetz. Wait, you like Zazie?
Yeah, of course I do.
Nigga like Zazie.
You don't like no damn Zazie.
Yes, I do. Thanks.
You like Zazie? Really?
Nigga like an old head. What you know about that?
What you know about that, young blood?
You don't know about those Zazie Beetz?
Come on,
Man, stop playing.
come on, man. To the room stank, bro.
Y'all talking about Mocha Magnesia. Now we're talking about Zazie. Now shit get a little interesting.
Listen, to the room
I can
stank,
chime in.
man.
What?
To the room stank. That's the type of time I'm
bro.
on. That's the type of time I'm on. Okay. I could
Look,
be an
man,
actress.
Look, man, look. Yeah, I gotta ask you a question, man. Look, so me and Raz, we were watching. You know, he never seen Transformers 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we were watching it, and we were watching with some other people, and you know, a little conversation, a little debacle sparked out, right? The question was, is Megan Fox a 10
No.
during those movies during that time?
During that, are we talking about like
2007, 2007 to 2000, probably 9.
I mean, she was bad, but she's not my type. I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You know what I mean? I'll give it I'm saying now. Listen, chat. I case this gets out in the podcast. I know you're talking about. Oh my god! No. I'm staying on business. Before I must preface because you know people in the comments talk about Megan Fox won't even talk to you on the street. I know that. No shit, nigga. But I'm saying this as in me. If me personally, she is a very attractive young woman. But she's not my type. She scares me. So it's it's not really I don't find her that attractive. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, bro. Fuck the preface. I'm giving her 8 to 8.5 at max. Fuck the preface. That's where I'm standing.
And what you giving Sydney Sweetie?
Oh, she's 10. I'm selling my mortgage for that.
He's giving her a 7, bro.
Yeah, she probably 7.5 max.
Okay, listen. I understand that. I understand because to each his own. But
it's her face, man. Something about her face. It's something about her face that just don't look. It's not my type. I just can't. I can't get.
I was gonna say something crazy.
I was about to say I can't be on the set if she's showing her tits because it's gonna sound like it's a dog on the set.
What?
I'll be like,
bro,
that is staying.
Look. That's crazy, bro.
Listen.
He gonna be like that one cartoon, the fucking wolf in the suit.
Yeah, off the mask, bro. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm in the back, man. They be like, who let that dog in there? I'm like, damn, who did?
Look, man. Look, Sydney. Look,
Chris, I know you. Wait. Fugitive talking?
Oh,
I know you're talking. The sole survivor. Shut up, nigga. Who you talking to?
Keep that in.
Yeah.
Man, shit. I don't even know. I mean, threw me off with that, man.
Shit.
Oh, we can talk about Kai in the celebrity game. How I think he got the ball once. He spent the whole game complaining that he couldn't get the ball. That shit was fire.
I didn't even watch any of that. Let me look at the stats.
Bro, no, he literally barely got. So basically, before the hype going in, Shannon Sharp was saying that one of his stars for the sleeper MVP was Cenet. Cenet goes on a whole basketball arc. He's playing with kids to start off, and he's working his way up to the top. That nigga gets into the game. Shannon Sharp basically telling him he's not giving any minutes. and it got to the point where he might have got the ball in his hands once, and there's literally a clip of him by himself open in the paint, jumping, waving for the ball, and niggas are refusing to give him the ball. And that was it.
He scored like 1 point.
I'm just saying, literally the whole match was people talking about how Kai got the ball once the whole game, and people were literally refusing to pass. He got they said he got 1 shot made, 1 tweet at halftime, and 1 block from Ruby Rose. That was his stat line. So, yeah, people said he had 14 tantrums. It's like it's on his stat line. Like they're putting like shit, just anything on that nigga shit, bro. Yeah, he literally at the very end, I think his team won. That nigga was about to cry, bro. That nigga was pissed.
Yeah, he was pissed, bro. See them like when they were presenting the MVP trophy, bro. You see his face, bro. He's like, I want to be here, man. Like,
man, I mean, I'd be pissed, bro, if I worked my ass off to get the ball once. Like I get he's short, but damn, bro, like, I guess those other niggas feel like they have more to prove. You know, that they're trying to get their name out there, I guess. But that's fucking crazy to not pass him the ball when he's open like that, bro. That's kind of ridiculous. And the thing is, that play when he was wide open in the paint and didn't pass the nigga air ball. So you know he's definitely pissed.
yeah. I mean, man, look, man, it's Kai Cenet, bro. I say this to everybody who's doing better than me. Compare his life to mine. He deserves everything he can. You know what I'm saying?
What the He's a hater.
Hey, man, look, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
He's a hater. I mean, listen, I don't mind. I hate on some niggas too sometimes. You know, I'm human.
I'm only human.
You know? That's how it goes.
Any more topics? Y'all got any more topics?
Someone just tweeted out Kai Cenet Celebrity All-Star Game stats: 5 minutes played, 4 points, 9 miles ran.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro, that was literally it. Like, literally the story of his game was how he's not getting the ball. It was hilarious. And Ruby Rose was like, "Hey Kai, can you score 30 for me?" Like that was a big thing too. Everyone's like, "Oh, Ruby Rose blocking this nigga's ass into this shit."
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I was crazy. It was funny. He was sitting in the locker room with Shannon Sharp before the game started, and he's like, "I'm going for MVP performance." He's like, "MVP performance?" He's like, "Yeah, limited minutes." that shit is fucking fire, bro. I like Shannon Sharp. That shit was fire, bro. When he said that shit, I think he said limited minutes. That man, what do you mean limited minutes?
I didn't even know the All-Star game, like All-Star weekend, was happening this weekend. Because
I feel like they didn't promote it.
I just knew about it. I just knew about it because of the Rising Star game, really, more than anything. You know, we got a goat in the making. You know, that was participating in the Rising Star game. You know
Wemby?
I mean? No.
Wembenyama!
Somebody better than him. Somebody better than him.
Oh, now nigga want to speak up. Anyway, who you talking about?
We got a Falcon from New Orleans. You know, that's out there. You know, out there getting buckets. That's all I gotta say, man.
Who?
You know, Jordan Hawkins, bro, making us proud. You gonna get MVP? I'll go look at MVP.
I'm not really a Marvel or a basketball fan like that.
Yeah, let's talk about feet then.
Let's
talk about feet since that's your topic, right?
I keep up with the Marvel games though, but not the actual Marvel. Like,
Oh, speaking of Marvel games, are y'all excited for New Game Plus March 7th?
No.
What is that?
New Game Plus is Marvel Spider-Man 2. Came out 6 months after the release date.
I'm gonna play that shit. I'm playing shit for fucking 2 hours. I'm getting like, alright, that's cool.
I still have it downloaded because nothing's on my fucking PS5. If I play this and the tendrils still don't change color, I might assassinate somebody. I'll be honest with you.
Like, I think they already came out and said they're gonna change that shit.
Oh no, I don't trust them.
Jokes, do you have a topic, Jokes, you wanted to bring up? You know,
Toxic Sonic.
You trying to keep talking to me about this damn feet problem I got or some shit.
Oh, so you know it's a problem. We don't have to do that topic. You brought it up.
Wait. You want to
just brought it up.
The feet allegations or what?
I mean, no, listen.
The only time I brought that up, when did I bring it up? I don't even remember.
Wait, before we talk, are you okay with this being on the pod if it is on the pod? It might get cut, but like,
I don't care.
Hey, all right.
Yeah.
Let this shit get viral. I'll laugh my ass off.
Listen,
if it gets viral, I'm coming.
I get it, nigga. Damn.
That's more
Wow.
publicity. That's more publicity.
He said just to be sure.
Nah, listen, fuck this nigga. I gave this nigga a chance to apologize, and that nigga said, I ain't apologizing for shit. That nigga don't get no remorse now.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. You don't get no remorse now, nigga. You don't get no remorse now, nigga.
What started off was I found this fucking photo on Twitter of a nigga got a fucking foot sandwich. That shit looked crazy. And I posted in the group chat. Niggas was going crazy.
Yeah, but then more shit came out after the fact, bro. More evidence came out. But yeah, bro, I talked to you one-on-one, man-to-man. I said, you got to apologize for that shit, bro. That's out of line, niggas. I ain't apologizing for shit. So when Barry sees you, hey, sponsored by me, go get a slap to the goddamn back of your head. So be ready for that shit. And then, that's all I got to say. You already been exposed, man. You just, I don't know. I mean, going to hell, I'm on a good ride.
Half the shit I be sending is a blur to me, bro.
Oh, it's all a blur tour, Drake?
That man go to Hasbin Hotel, bro, after this shit, bro.
This nigga's crazy. He really just said that. This nigga said Hasbin Hotel.
Yeah. Bro, nigga going after this shit, bro. Then they got destination after he's done with this earthly plane. He goes to the hotel.
Bro,
he go live the sweet life in Hasbin Hotel.
Man, I bet even after all the shit that Wolverine got fucking leaked and shit, I bet that game gonna be fire, bro.
The leaks kind of it underwhelmed me a little bit. Like I didn't want it. I wanted to be like X-Men Origins Wolverine, but it's more like God of War, Ragnarok.
Yeah, the little third person. Yeah.
I don't really like that but
I wanted to be like a hack and slash, bro. Like
I mean, it's a hack and slash. I mean, regardless, but I wanted it to be more faster paced if that's the case. I mean, it's still in test, footage, beta thing, right?
Man, are we able to talk about this?
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's already been leaked. The fuck?
Shit, it's been everywhere. Shit.
We ain't playing this shit. We just talking about it. We give our thoughts about it.
Wait, who was it? Who was it? Oh, it was Rocksteady. Oh,
yeah. Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that shit's a whole clusterfuck.
Yeah, motherfuckers talking about the spoilers and shit,
You know
the
what's
leaks.
crazy? You know what's crazy? I don't even think, this might be a little crazy, but I don't think the story is all bad. I think the game is a bit repetitive. That's what I think. Like, it is, like, look.
Damn.
Like, obviously, you killed the Justice League. It got a little bit of cool moment here and there, some funny moments here and there. But the story, is still subpar, but it's passable for that kind of game. But the gameplay is kind of what, not really my cup of tea.
If they don't come out,
it's a looter shooter too, so it's like I like those kind of games, but it's not really. Yeah, it's not really it for me. And they adding DLC for Joker. Nah.
Yeah, this game is dead on the right. The game is dead. It's already dead.
Wait. Let me check the live viewers right now.
I get all my gaming opinions from a certain channel. So
there's been
you say it's bad. I ain't going with it, man. I'm not going to disclose the name, but
let's look at the player count.
There has been a wave where these new games come out, people play it, and then it becomes dead within like a week or so.
Okay.
It's been a wave for that recently.
Damn near Power War. Let's talk about that, bro. That shit's gone.
Oh, well, to give you the stats before we could transition, the all-time peak was this is Steam charts. All-time peak was 13,459 players. The past 24 hours it went down to 1,980.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's cooked, bro. This has been the last week. It's been the last 30 days. It went from 13,000 to 4,426 for the last 30 days.
What's that
Sounds
game?
about right to me.
What's that game we played with all those DC characters?
Injustice?
No, Warner Brothers characters. What was?
Is it Multiverses?
Something like.
Next time with the other one, he's talking about the one that came out after that. The one that has like Gerald and shit.
It had like Bugs Bunny.
Nickelodeon All-Stars.
Multiverses. That's the one with Bugs Bunny. With Shaggy and Batman. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, we had a tournament. That's coming back.
We should have known with that game. Like it was at its peak. Like everybody was playing it, and then within like a month, it just went dead.
Heard it's coming back.
We should have
been.
Shit, that's man. They gon' I don't know. I don't know about that.
Multiverses season 2. I want you to guess how many. Let me see if I can get a fucking 1 month, bro. What the fuck?
They added fucking Black Adam. That shit was dead in the water.
The last 24 hours. I want you to guess how many players played Multiverses.
100.
Shit, 20.
24 hours is peaked at 77 players.
Damn.
The all-time peak was 153,044 players. And it went all the way down to 77. 36 people were playing 44 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's sad. What's Helldivers is? What's Helldivers?
Helldivers?
It's
a co-op third-person shooter.
No, I mean, what's the peak right now?
The peak?
Oh, that shit's busted right now.
Yeah, Helldivers 2. It's a server error. Great.
I'm thinking about buying it.
I saw a clip on Instagram where it was like, this is the clip that will make you know if you want to, it'll sell you on Helldivers. And I saw that shit and it just looked like a bunch of random ass explosions and bright. Like I said, this is not making me sold at all. I wish I could find that shit.
I'm afraid.
I just sat there and I was like, bro, I would not enjoy playing whatever the fuck this is, bro. It was just a bunch of explosions and dashing and shooting. I'm like, yeah, this looks like nothing I'd play.
Okay, I got it. I got the stats. So this is from Steam DB. This is the only one that was loading for us. But anyway, all-time peak for this newly released game is 276,364 players, and right now over 180K are playing. So
now let's see if they can maintain within like 20 to 40,000. That's being hopeful within a few months.
He's saying it's pretty good, but I barely heard anything about it. Only reason I heard about this because my brother asked, like, "Oh, are you gonna get it?" And I was like, I don't know what the fuck this even is.
Yeah, IGN gave it a 9 out of 10.
IGN gives everything a 9 out of 10.
I'm waiting for that South Park game. That's really what I'm waiting for.
All right.
Man, I don't know about that game.
Nigga, can your PC run it? I'm sorry.
No, it's crossplay, so he can play it on the
All
Switch.
right.
Shit, I'm down if you down. I'll buy that shit right now.
It comes on the 26th of March. I ain't buying shit until the game drops. See if it actually
Wait, what?
works. South Park comes on the 26th.
Oh, I think you're talking about Helldivers.
Oh,
Hell no.
I'm gonna see how much it costs. See if it's on a discount, cause I had to double it. Anyway.
That shit gotta be free to even worth me looking at that dumbass shit, bro. After what
Shit's
I saw.
$31, bro.
Wait, well, they need go on a $31 discount.
That's crazy. Dang, this got an 82% on Metacritic. User score 8.4. Hey, a lot of people liking it. Mostly positive.
Interesting.
I don't even know what the fuck the goal is of this game. It just seems...
it's like an extraction game. So you fight like endless waves of fucking like, it could be like bugs or insects or robots or like killer robots and shit like that. And you have like complete objectives, and then you have to extract out. It's like to give you in perspective of how it looks like or how it feels in the game. People compare it to that movie. What is it? It's the one with Tom Cruise.
Edge of Time.
Yeah, that one. The one where like he repeats the same day over and over again.
Yeah.
That one. That's how they competed to. Can be compared to. Because it's like very hectic and very chaotic.
They're supposed to be making a sequel to that. I cannot fucking wait, bro.
Yeah, the first one was real good, bro.
The first one was gas.
He was like, "Oh, you're experiencing it too, huh?"
Emily Blunt was so fine,
Bro.
Women.
Shout out to God for dropping that woman update. That's all I gotta say.
Honestly, like he was in his bag when he built that one. You know what I mean? Especially Sydney Sweeney. Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Lord.
7.5. You know what I mean? Not bad.
Man, if it's snowing, I'm going, bro. Come on, man.
Damn.
And if she's showing, I'm blowing, boy.
Come
What?
on.
Pause.
Huh? I did a pause.
Said if she's showing you blowing, what
Yeah,
is she
nigga.
blowing?
I'm blowing my load.
Above 210, count your boy in.
Ain't
Ain't a lady if you ain't 280.
You know what's crazy? I've heard the ain't a lady if she ain't 180. You added a 2 as a number 1.
Hey man.
I mean, if you like a Moto style, you know,
I was just about to say that. I was literally just about to say that.
I mean, listen, you know what I mean?
Come on, man. I like them big.
I mean, hey.
I was gonna say something fucking crazy. I forgot I was recording for a podcast.
Ain't it wrong being I have a saying I say, you can leave it in, leave it out. You gotta mold that fupa like it's pottery. That's just,
That's the best part.
Oh shit.
What's that one movie with Kevin Bacon? Hold on. It was like they was. Is it Footloose with them in the pottery class or whatever?
No, I don't know.
What I feel like I haven't seen the movie, but I feel like I know what scene you're talking about.
Yes. What is it? Is it Ghost? Yeah, it's Ghost. That's the name of the movie. They're like forming pottery together, and it's like super romantic. That's what you gotta do to the belly rolls, bro. What? Don't smack your lips, nigga.
Well, nigga, what? You disagree?
You got a problem against big voluptuous women? Love is love, Chris.
I saw this one thing recently. It was like a video on Instagram, and this older lady. She was out, and they're like, "What's up, auntie?" She's like, "I'm going to be a grandma," and she kind of had a little wagon on her and shit. And they were talking. They're like, "Stop dressing like that." She was talking about how she was natural. And some nigga in the comments said them back shots would sound like civil rights protests. I couldn't stop laughing, bro. That nigga said a civil rights protest.
That reminds me of that video with that one guy where he's filming a video of like an old lady at an ATM, and then he's like, yeah, Granny, you ready for me to knock that dust off that pussy?
Oh no, yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, he put her in the hospital.
Bro, yeah, they sent her at the hospital, bro.
That shit was crazy.
Is that really real? That's what
I was like. Apparently that was real. I thought.
That shit's crazy, bro.
That man said you never do that shit again. I wouldn't either. Damn, that was the fucking end result.
No, and then the nigga ended up doing it again, bro. There was another video.
Yeah, that nigga was a repeat offender.
It's fucking just.
I was on Instagram and there was like an IG model. She was plus size, if you will. And so she did like a boyfriend reveal, and it was a black dude. And she's like, I think she's like a lighter skinned woman. And so it was like people in the comments like, this nigga gotta be Dominican.
What the fuck?
I have to find a video. It was crazy. Oh my god.
That's ridiculous. Listen, big women need love too, bro. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the women, bro.
There's people for them. You know what I mean? People for them.
And I'm one of them.
It's great.
So that's how we got chat.
You gonna enunciate the fuck out of each word?
Hey man. Alright, man. That's all I got. So that's it for this episode. If you like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you listen to this on other podcasting apps, hit us with a 5 stars, share it with your friends, and if you don't like it, share it to a person you don't like so they'll like it. And we out of here, bro. Peace.